Rocket and Jewel, from rivals to brothers. The very first time I met Rocket, I couldn't help but laugh. He strutted around the house like every single corner belonged to him. With his bright wings and an even brighter personality, this little parrot claimed the living room, the kitchen, and even my shoulder as his throne. Rocket wasn't shy at all. He demanded attention, and honestly, I was happy to give it. Then, Jewel arrived. A few weeks later, this playful little puppy bounced into my life. Jewel was energetic, lively, and had never learned to share. Especially not with a bossy parrot who thought he was king of the house. From the very first moment, I could feel it, a spark of rivalry. Rocket didn't like being challenged, and Jewel didn't like being told what to do. And so, the battles began. Every time Rocket swooped a little too close, Jewel leapt up, tiny paws reaching for his feathers. And every single time, Rocket got him back in his own mischievous way with a quick tap of his beak on Jewel's nose before darting away in a blur of wings. The house was filled with squeals, barking, flapping wings, and me calling out, "Be nice, you two!" To be honest, there were moments I worried they'd never get along. But in the middle of all that noise, I noticed something else. With every chase, every little clash, the distance between them was getting shorter. Bit by bit, step by step, flap by flap. And then one day, everything changed. Rocket landed close, Jewel froze. Their eyes met nose to beak, and instead of barking or flying away, they both just stopped. Silent, still. As if, in that exact moment, they both realized fighting wasn't the only option. That day, something shifted deep inside. From then on, they were no longer rivals, they became companions. Little by little, they started doing everything together. They ate side by side, sometimes even from the same bowl. Rocket would wait patiently while Jewel finished, and Jewel, in turn, would gently nudge food toward his feathered friend. Honestly, it was one of the most beautiful things I had ever seen. And then came the games. Fetch quickly became their favorite ritual. Jewel tore across the yard, ears flying, paws scattering dirt. Rocket darted above him, carrying the ball in his beak, flying like an arrow through the air. They weren't just playing anymore, they were learning to move together, like two notes in the same song. Of course, it wasn't always perfect. Sometimes Jewel got too excited and accidentally swiped Rocket with his paw. Rocket would squawk, Jewel would freeze, and I'd hold my breath. But instead of anger, there was forgiveness. Instead of distance, there was understanding. Their bond had grown stronger than pride, stronger than mistakes. One morning, as the sun painted the yard in gold, I looked outside and saw a moment I'll never forget. Jewel lay stretched out in the grass, tail wagging gently. Rocket landed softly on his back, and instead of moving or brushing him off, Jewel stayed still, letting him rest there. The parrot bowed his head, touched the puppy's fur, and in that quiet moment, they weren't just friends anymore. They were brothers.
Look. Oh no, be nice. Be nice. Jewel, give him a kiss. No, don't be jealous.
To this day, they are inseparable. Jewel leads Rocket around the yard like a gentle guardian. Rocket never misses a chance to join in his puppy brother's games. Walks, naps, meal times, they do it all together. They've taught me, and everyone who meets them, that true friendship isn't about being the same. It's about choosing to stand by each other, no matter the differences. Watching Rocket and Jewel, I realized something important. The most beautiful relationships in life often begin with struggle. They don't grow when everything is easy, but when two hearts so different, yet both willing, decide to meet halfway. And maybe that's a lesson for all of us. If you've ever thought about adopting a pet, don't be afraid of the challenges at first. Yes, there will be noise. Yes, there will be mess. And maybe even a little rivalry. But if you give them time, patience, and love, you might just witness something extraordinary. A bond that not only changes their lives, but changes yours too. So, if Rocket and Jewel's story touched your heart, I'd love for you to like this video, share it with someone who could use a smile today, and subscribe so you don't miss more stories like this. And if you've been thinking about opening your home to a pet, do it. Because sometimes what you find isn't just a friend, but a brother.